and 1410 AM. And if you want to say something, call us at 847-931-1410. And now back to our show. And our next special guest is coming to us all the way from Hollywood, California. He's an extraordinary character actor who has appeared in more than 90 films and probably 500 TV episodes as a series regular, and his name is Tony Longo. So, welcome, Tone.
How you doing, hon?
I'm okay, Tone. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I gotta go see if I can find him because I'm losing so much weight here.
Listen, tell our listeners where they might have seen you.
Got Angels in the Outfield, House Guest, The Racer, Last Boy Scout, The Cooler. The list goes on and on. A lot of Disney movies. I have an 18-year-old daughter, and she goes, "Dad, you either play big and bad, big and dumb, or her personal favorite, big, bad, and dumb." She goes, "You're the best at it." So I've been acting like 30-plus years. I'm from New Jersey. But I did 16 Candles with you guys in Chicago, probably 30 years ago. And the irony is I'm out walking today, and who do I run into at the beach? Molly Ringwald.
No.
Is that incredible? Yeah, she's out here doing something. We both were walking, so we both understood that neither one of us could stop and talk and interrupt our walk because we were going in different directions. But here's the difference. I'm out there walking like huffing and puffing. She looks fantastic. She's in great shape. I think she had probably security with her. She had a trainer with her, and then I guess the other guy may have been her husband for all I know. But I travel light. I go by myself. But it was good. What a coincidence to run into her. I haven't seen her in probably 15, 20 years, and I wanted to say today that I did 16 Candles. We did it in the suburbs of Chicago, way the heck back. I played rock. I was Jake's best friend. She's a woman. Which is my major line in the movie.
Are you walking right now?
Huh? Excuse me?
Are you walking right now?
Oh, no, I'm home. I just got out of the shower, and I'm getting ready to do my, and the listeners don't know, but I'm doing, my story is a little bit more unique because I'm an actor. I'm a character actor. I've been working for 30 years. Probably like 8 years ago, I became obese. I got up to, first of all, I'm 6'6", and I got up to probably over 500 pounds.
Mother.
And that was where, here's my big preaching is, and I don't like to preach, but my sharing is it doesn't matter how you got there. It's how the heck you're going to get out of there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, anyway, I got to like over 500 pounds, and I literally, it took about a year and a half, and I did it the old-fashioned way, and I just, from walking and changing my diet, and I got it off me, but unfortunately, slowly it came back on. And then I got back up there. So I was back, probably at the first of the year, I was probably like 470, 480, but I'm 6'6", and I still can get around and all. I'm an ex-athlete, I'm everything else, and I'm
never an ex-athlete. Once an athlete, always an athlete.
There you go. That's a great positive thing, which we'll get into later, Laura, how positive you are. Well, I consider Laura a trailblazer. Like, she did things to inspire. Like, she's my inspiration with me doing my own thing. But it takes someone to do it before you. And Laura literally is teaching by example. So, which is a wonderful gift.
Thank you.
Anyway, so now back to me. Enough of Laura. Back to me.
I got a question. I hear you told me you had a sad but true funny police academy weight story that involved the Hollywood agent's intervention.
Oh, this is
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, years ago, the police academy was doing the TV series Police Academy. I went in on an audition in the afternoon for a role that was the role was Fat Luke. All right, and before this, I was always playing a big guy, and I had gained a lot of weight. But I never, there comes a day when all of a sudden I'm going in for jobs and I'm seeing on the sheet that it's the fat guy I'm going in for, the big fat guy, where in the past I was going in for the thug or the jock or this. So anyway, so I go to this audition. I'm on my way home. My agent, back then there were no cell phones at all. He goes, I get a message. I check my machine at home, and he says, you need to come by my office. So I go by the office. And in the office, it's about 6:30 at night. They're closing up, is every agent in the office, my manager, my business manager, my lawyer, all these, and a couple of close friends that were actors, and it's an intervention. And I'm like, what intervention? What's it? I go, I don't do drugs. They said, no, it's about your weight. So I go, oh my God, and they go through a whole thing of, and we're hugging, and the girl, one of the secretaries is crying, and I promise that starting right now, I'm going to change everything, and tomorrow I'm going to go and I'm going to look into, going to maybe a fat farm or getting a trainer or doing this or that or whatever. And then, so we go through all that. It takes a couple hours. At the end of the night, it was so moving. I came home. I was exhausted. I sleep like a baby. My phone rings at 8 in the morning. It's my agent, and I pick the phone up, and he goes, Tony, I go, yeah, and he goes, about last night, and I said, yeah, thank you. I said, I know, I'm gonna, today is the first new day of my life, and he goes, everything we said, forget it, you got the fat roll.
Oh!
And I played Fat Luke for a year and a half on Police Academy. It was on Fox TV. But the irony and the sad but truth is, they went through all of that, but the minute money was involved, they go, forget everything we said, you're Fat Luke, and you're going to Canada for a year.
Oh, my
we went
God.
up and filmed in Vancouver. And it's sad but true, but that the industry and people, if they can make money off you in the business I'm in, they do. But
Everybody's...
so that was my sad but true story. But then I always have a humorous anecdote afterwards. I'm up to filming Police Academy, and I'm one of the older people on the show, me and Joe Flaherty, and it rains every day. And you go to work at 5 in the morning, you come home at 11 at night, and so you go to work in the dark, you come home in the dark, and it rained every single day I was there for like 8 months. So I call my dad up, and I go, Dad, he goes, you sound down. I go, yeah. He goes, you're losing weight. I said, no, it's not my weight. I says, I go to work in the dark, and it's raining. I come home in the dark, and it's raining. I go, I'm working 6 days a week. I says, and my dad turns around, and this is old school New Jersey. He goes, are the checks cash? And I go, yeah. He goes, to buy yourself a raincoat and a flashlight and shut your mouth. And that's my dad who passed now, but God, I love it. He was always, he was the logical one. So.
Tone, what was the last straw that made you decide finally to turn your life around and transform yourself?
This time, I was up for it, and I want everyone to hear this, and I'm not what they call dissing on, or I'm not putting down. The Biggest Loser tracked me down this year for season 12. They brought me in 2 times. The second time, I did an hour-and-a-half interview where they literally had to change the tapes 3 times. And, this is the before interview, and they went, and it was like it was all set to go. They were doing dates. They were doing everything else. They were setting times, and it was, I was going to have to go away for 4 months. And at the last moment, they didn't take me, and we found out the reason why was because they said I was too funny. And they thought by being funny, I wasn't taking them serious. And they said that they deal with serious medical issues and serious problems. And
how much did you weigh?
They go, they're not only transforming the body, they're transforming the mind, too. So that gave me the thing to say, hey, man, sometimes you need a kick in the butt to get up and do stuff. And that made me get up and say, you know what? I'm going to go do this on my own. And this summer, which I started now, I'm doing this thing, I hope I can say, cu8thetop.com, cu8thetop.com, and it's me transforming my body, my mind, and my spirit on film this summer. I'm doing it this summer, and I'm 1 month in. I'm not even 1 month in yet, and I'm on track. I weigh in next Wednesday, and I'm going to lose, and it looks like I'm going to be really close to losing 40 pounds the first month.
What diet are you following?
Biggest Loser, I want to, at the end, and I got to let this go, too. This is what else we deal with. That I think as I grow, as I lose the weight and I become a better person, it's not going to bother me. Hopefully I can release it and it doesn't bother me at all. But I'm going to lose more weight than the person that wins that show. And I hope that I get as big a following and that someone in those offices say, you know what, you can be funny. You can, you know what I mean? I'm not like making fun. And this is the big thing where I'm doing my thing, Laura, with truth and with honesty and then laughter. And I just, when I emailed you yesterday, I told you that when I started the first week 1, was I said, not that I ever saw that Eat, Pray, Love thing. All right, I won't confirm or deny that I like that